Just do business.
We in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Pure Smoke here, Leslie. Thank you for coming to my shop today.
All
We're
right.
about to walk in. Got our seating area over here. Good conversation and vibes about the CBD world.
Okay.
Here we've got all of our everything that's good for CBD and what it does.
So break it down. Just tell me a little bit about CBD.
Okay, CBD has been around before man has ever even been here. It's a natural healing plant to help heal multitude of things. People with cancer that suffer from anxiety, depression, unable to sleep at night, maybe eating disorders, PSTD or PTSD. I might have said that wrong.
It's okay. It's okay. We make mistakes.
Yeah, help me.
Yeah, you got it right. This is how we rolling.
But a multitude of things. I recommend it. I'm definitely a advocate for natural health, especially in the world we live in and everything that we ingest in our bodies and all the drugs that the doctors want us to take. I'm more natural. I love natural stuff, so I don't even go to the hospital. I don't even take the kids to the hospital unless they're broken, dying, or bleeding. Like, other than that, I can fix it. I can find a way. I promise you.
so like, okay, we gonna get into some more things. So what, like CBD? What else you have here, like for the wellness?
So I've got CBD. I've got tinctures. I tried to do a little bit of everything, but not everything, should I say. When it comes to like my product lines that I carry, I was really particular on these. I noticed when you go into a lot of other smoke shops, you're just overwhelmed because they've got all these products that's on the market in there. And 9 times out of 10, it's hard to know about all those products that you have in there when you have so many. So it's hard to guide people and help them get the proper product that they need for whatever they're going through. So when I created this, I just kind of really wanted to focus on a smaller companies, not necessarily smaller companies, but just a few select companies that I know have good products, quality products.
Like boutique style.
Yes, pretty much. Yep, that's exactly what I said a while back. Like, yeah, we're like boutique style things that you're not, and also too, the products that we have you probably won't see in a lot of other shops too. That was another key thing. I wanted to go with companies and products that weren't in other people's shops. So I did a lot of research, looking up. We did a lot of testing, sampling with a lot of these products. I went with this particular company. This is Hey Good Farms, and the reason why I went with them because they are farm to products. So they have no third party that touches their products.
Wow.
They literally grow their flower, process it, create their products, and distribute it out. They have their own shop that they just opened up down in Chattanooga last year. So this cabinet right here I went with is out of Cali. And of course I went with out of Cali because, you know, we're with CBD, which is marijuana's cousin.
Right. Cali is like the
yes, and
are they the godfather or grandfather of the?
I think they're the godfather. I think grandfather would be Colorado. Yeah. Yeah. I think Colorado would probably be the grandfather. Godfather would be Cali.
Wow. The godfather would be Cali.
Yeah.
And the grandfather is Colorado.
Yeah.
Because Cali was like, kind of like the first to like revolutionize the business as a, you know, what would you call it? The dispensary business?
Just the whole culture, marijuana, period. I mean, it's been big out there for a long time, but it's just more freely out there. It's not frowned upon, you know, as we start coming a little this away.
Right. Coming south. So let me ask you a question. That's dope. That's pretty dope. How do you feel about the South accepting this now to where it's at, and the culture You know, what do you think about it now?
I mean, we're progressing. We're definitely, South, yeah. Right? Well, especially within Tennessee, most definitely. You know, we could start going a little further south, like where you stay at. Then it completely changes. It's kind of almost like it's so accepted in Atlanta. It's weird. But it's lovely too, and I love it that you can just go anywhere. You're not frowned upon, or they don't look at you weird. Right. But here, I feel like it's growing more and more. Like, we're not quite there yet, but we have a lot more growing to do, and it's getting more acceptable. Right. And it's really just educating people. Right. You know, taking the naiveness out of their minds of, oh my God, that's a drug. Right. Like, it could kill us. No, alcohol that they sell legally in the store can kill you. It happens every day. Right. Marijuana or CBD has never killed anyone. Right.
What made you want to go into business in a sense? Like, I know it's help or, you know, but like how did you get that entrepreneur spirit?
I've always had it. Okay. I've always had it. I have this. I've had a cleaning business. Everything. Like I used to sell candy on the bus when I was a little girl. Right, I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit, the hustler, the go-getter, because slow feet don't eat. That is very true. But and then also too, just I feel like I didn't realize this, but I have a lot of people that look up to me, and so I've got a lot of people to support, a lot of things to do and create, and so I'm on a mission.
That's dope. That's dope. Have you ever tried to like? Are you a part of like a community, like a nonprofit?
No, actually I'm not, and that's something I've been like.
I know it's out there. Like,
it is. I've went to other stores and I've talked to other managers and store owners, and that's something I've talked to them about. And I'm like, I'd love to see us as a community kind of come together, maybe once a month or something, just to kind of discuss what's going on, or things that maybe they have issues with at their store, or just bouncing ideas and being creative, or helping one another out.
Right. How do like other stores take to competition? Do y'all are y'all?
Well, I had one guy.
Is it friendly or?
So far, everybody that I've met has been friendly. I can't say that I've met anybody that hasn't, but then again, I haven't met a lot.
Marijuana, yeah, it is CBD. It is. You should be chill.
Exactly, and friendly.
Right. Take us around some more to see certain things. Like you see the syrup, Delta 9, like, wow.
So the Delta 9 syrup, I actually for 420 we did some mocktails with that. Bust and berry mocktails, which were fire, should I say. And just a real calm, cool relaxation feeling that you get. And then we also did two of them. We did a lemonade twist and the passion berry too, mocktails on 420. Everybody drank the mocktails. They were loving it. I had my homegirl here. She made drinks also, but people really were enjoying the mocktails over the most. For the most, should I say.
Mocktails. That's smart. That's smart. Did you create that?
No, mocktails have been around for a minute. It's just it's like creating a mixed drink, but not using alcohol. A lot of people might use natural herbs or juices to create mocktails. But you can also use like syrups, like the Delta 9 syrups and stuff like that, or the THC syrups to create the mocktail. So instead of putting the alcohol in it, you're replacing it with the syrup. So it's just kind of more relaxation and ingesting.
Thank you, because people want to know. Everybody don't know what mocktails are, so it's pretty dope that you can explain, because I know sometimes in the world of like, some people are not professional or they can't explain, and that's why I asked you, because I wanted the people to know that you know what you're talking about.
Most definitely.
So that's the beauty of it. So take us around, show us the vibe.
So we've got our Cali cabinet. We've got all different kind of gummies. We sell a bunch of different disposables. We've got our concentrates. And everything that we have in here, we have tried, so that we're able to guide our customers on what they need in order to help alleviate whatever problems that they're facing. So I'm a firm believer on knowing our products. I don't play around with that. That is something that's very imperative, because That's like going to GNC. People going to GNC because they want this certain product that they're wanting to buy, but they don't have that much knowledge about it. So when you walk in there, you expect that salesperson to give you the knowledge that you need to guide you to the correct product that you're needing. But if he doesn't know anything, you're leaving out of there and not buying anything because you don't feel confident or comfortable with what he's giving you because he has no knowledge to even guide you to what you need. So that's kind of sort of my analogy I use on it when it comes to this. Like us knowing what works, what's good for this, what's good for that, so that we're able to guide people when they walk in here and they say, man, I have not slept in 10 years, you know, a good night's sleep. Like, what do you recommend? Or I've got this pain, you know, that I'm aching from, but you know, I might take this medication or that medication. Then we're able to kind of sort of guide them on what we think that they need. So that's a major key in us being able to help people. And that's the key, helping people. That's the ultimate goal.
Helping people. That's beautiful. I mean, what do you think, like, in the next couple years where Knoxville, Tennessee will be, like, with the whole marijuana, the
I'm not
whole
gonna
lifestyle?
Say, well, I'm not going to say
CBD?
definitely not in Atlanta, not yet. But there's a lot more shops opening up, a lot more dab bars opening up. So I feel like it's becoming more and more and just regular, like natural, because they're popping up on every street corner, 3 and 4 at a time. So it's becoming more and more prevalent in the neighborhoods, in the community, in the city. So it's growing. It's just slowly. But it's good to be the first.
It is. You ever seen that like documentary? It was on Netflix a couple years ago. I think it was Breckenridge, or you ever seen that? I forgot it was like Breckenridge or something, where they got there, like what it was. It was I think it was medicinal at first or something. It just became recreational, but they knew the future and they rented it out like 3 to 4 years early, just to have the store there early. And then when it happened recreational for Colorado, it exploded. So they was like so early. Yeah.
I like watching stuff like that.
Yeah. You got so well.
Very informative.
Yeah. So now, that's because I know you said you don't like watching TV like that. So now I found.
It's not that I don't like watch. It's just that I'm so busy. I don't have time to sit and watch TV.
Right. But that might be like what you would want to watch
the next time I get to sit down.
Well, exactly.
Maybe on a Sunday.
Right. Well, it's a great tell a story that tells like their trials and tribulations and stuff like that about everything, like and it's pretty dope because like you get to see the team, you get to see how they team build, you get to see like the ups, you get to see the downs, the valleys, the peaks, you get to see everything, and you get to see them do it in a way that they were like you know when with the gold rush, the gold rush where they say like yo, they were there before everybody, right? Like we're gonna sit here, we're gonna plot here, we're gonna be the earliest ones, and if it works, it work. If it don't, it don't. But we believe, right? And they believe. But the show is so dope because you see, like, once you see it, you'll know. You'll be like, thank you. You're gonna say, thank you, because you see them debate with other people, and they have their, even in the internal facilities, it teaches you the growing pains. So yeah, that's pretty dope.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. Well, even with this store, this was probably 2 years in the making before I even ever opened the door. Right. So this was definitely a process to get to this point of where we're at. Like with, do I want to do this? No, I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? No. That's not where I'm trying to go. So just really getting the plan and everything down as to what I was trying to create and what I wanted, and ideas just coming to my minds at different periods of time throughout the 2 years. So I'm glad that it's kind of crazy. It sounds like 2 years, like, wow, you had a space for 2 years and it took you that long to open it. But now that I think about it, the way the process went, I'm glad it went that way. Yeah. I sat in here for I'd come in here and just like organize things. And I was so scared to open up because scared of what, I don't know, just what I could become. Wow. So I would sit in here, I would literally sit in here, and I'd have people come walk in the door and they're like, oh, I just come in here to check it out. And I'm like, oh, we're not open yet. We're not open, like, because I gave every 5 million excuses as to why we couldn't be open. Oh, this isn't perfect enough. This, everything in my mind it wasn't perfect enough. And so I was talking to my life coach one day, and she's like, you know what, Leslie? Nothing's ever going to be perfect. She said, you know, this is how she broke it down to me, and this is what made me realize. She said, you go into a store, they're always fixing the shelves. They're always changing the stock around. They're always putting up this. It's never perfect, is it? When you walk in there, it's never perfect. And I was like, you're right. So here I am in my mind, like, oh, well, I don't have this yet on the shelf, so we can't open up. I got to get this, or I don't have that yet, so I got to wait. And I always kept putting it off and kept putting it off. And then finally one day, she gave me that analogy, and I was like, you know what, you're right. So I was sitting in here. She said, next time you go sit in that shop, it's open. Even if you're there for 30 minutes, couple hours, 5 hours, or whatever, you're open. And I said, okay, I'm gonna try that. So I came in next day, sat here, and literally I was open. Had somebody come through, and I just jumped. And everything's history since then. And that was the beginning of December of last year is when we officially opened.
And then it took you how long to like really get the goal to do it? Like how long?
2 years.
Wow, and you had this spot?
I've had this spot for 2 years.
Wow. Yo, this story is dope. It's meaningful because you're going to inspire people.
Yeah.
That's definitely inspiring.
Thank you.
That's definitely. I'm telling you, like, wow.
And then from that moment on, like I opened that one day, and then I called Jocelyn, and I'm like, you ready? Because she was waiting. She's been waiting for months and months and months and months. And she was like, I'm ready. I'm like, okay, so meet me there tomorrow. We're officially open. She's like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Right.
And so boom.
Right, because like, you know, Jocelyn's like the bartender, the marketing. And you're like, you put your, like, so, okay. How did you meet Jocelyn? Like what? Like okay.
Oh, that's family.
Okay.
That's my niece.
Okay.
So yeah, that's family.
Okay. Cool.
I'm a pretty close type person. You know, there ain't too many people outsiders that come into the circle. So it's pretty much a lot of family.
But you know, sometimes it's hard to work with family.
It is.
So what made it be her? That's basically specifically
because of her willingness to want to learn. She was so excited. She was just as hungry as I was, and she was excited.
People want to know, because you know the reason why I asked you that question, because some people have a hard time with even hiring themselves.
That is true.
You get what I'm saying? Like even
being able to delegate another task off to somebody else and trust them. That's probably the hardest thing that I deal with all the time, because I'm such a control freak. I feel like if I'm in control and I do it, then I know it's done right, and I don't have to ask anybody else again. You know, so being able to step back and say, okay, you got to trust this person. Like, you got to trust them. You know, and it's gonna go one of two ways. Either the trust is gonna be there or it's gonna fail. So you kind of got to just take the gamble and figure it out. You know, because also too, like to the level that I'm trying to get to, I need a team, a loyal team. Right. You know, so I have to be able to trust you, and that's really big for me. So I trust her.
That's what's up.
You know,
I'm like that too. It's like a big trust factor but you have to learn. You have to learn that everything might not go your way.
That is true.
You know, you have to learn that, you know, where they're like some people say like you got to turn lemons into lemonade. I say when life throw you rum, stay strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Caribbean, so you know.
I ain't never heard that one. Whenever someone throws you rum, stay strong. Right. Like, don't get drunk though.
Right. Because man, if I ever could bring it, it's a rum called Punchin' in Trinidad. You can't bring it here.
Why?
You gotta sneak it because it's that strong.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I'm talking about Punchin', like one shot of Punchin', you'll be probably You gotta take it easy after that.
Okay, that's like these little drinks I bought in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like right before we got on the plane to come back home, you could buy them.
Yeah.
But you can't buy them here. Right. Like I've not found them.
Right.
And they're super strong and good. And I'm like, ooh.
So that's why I said like if you wrong, because I'm talking about punching, you gotta stay strong.
Okay.
Because punching it's punch in, you out, knocking you out. For real. So, you know, who are the people like? Do you I'm about to get into like Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, those type of people. Like, did they ever like inspire you, like to like, you know, as far as like, you know, to get into the business or to like you know, because like Snoop Dogg himself is like, he's like pro marijuana, like he's pro.
Oh yeah. He's the Mac Daddy double OG.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like you know. Did you ever like feel like you got any inspiration from them or any like Wiz Khalifa and like Currency? You know, those are the guys that like really was like early in the game. Like just like before a lot of people. Well, Snoop was like kind of like.
You know
Afro
what?
Man.
To be honest with you, I mean, I've always partaked in smoking, you know, bud. I've been smoking bud for 20-some years. Right. So, you know, this store actually really didn't come about until just within the last probably 5 years or so.
Wow.
It just kind of, all of a sudden, I'm like, I had a cleaning company. I'm tired of cleaning. Right. What else can I do? Like, I want to do something different, something that's going to impact people. Right. Like, I know I'm here for a reason. Right. I got to figure it out. Right. And so this just kind of just was born in my head. Right. Just boom. Right. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, CBD shop. Wow. And this was before everybody started opening up the CBD shops. You know, this is 2 years ago. Right. In my mind.
That's what I'm saying. You were early.
Yeah, this was 2 years ago in my mind because I kept saying like, boom, this is about to be big. This is about to be big. You know, I wished I would have gotten the jump start 2 years ago, but it is what it is because, you know, we all live and we learn. We go through our experiences for a reason. It brings us to the point that we're at that we need to be. Right. So,
what did you learn at that point that you need to be? What is that?
The point that here.
Gotcha.
Here, this is where I'm supposed to be.
See, that's what the people want to know. What is that point?
Here, this is where I was supposed to be. Right. Where I was so scared to walk through the door, and I walked through it, and now I'm here. So, and not only that, I sit and think sometimes. It even scares me because I know we're going here. Right. Because the end goal, I eventually want our own strand of marijuana. Like our own strand where our own brand. This is a brand. Like I'm trying to create a brand here. Right. This is just not a store. This is where we're starting from. Right. You know, to learn a lot of things, but we're trying to go to the next level. I'm creating a brand. Right. That people are gonna know, like Gas House and cookies and things of that nature. You know, there's not too many female. I mean, there's females in the game.
So is that your inspiration? Cookies? See, now I'm going.
No, I'm not gonna say really cookies. No, that's not my inspiration. My inspiration is to be one of the very few females in this game that literally has her own strand and her own brand. Right. You know, that's creating a difference in the world and an impact. Like I said, we're helping people. Gotcha. You know, so that's the goal.
Gotcha. And the reason why I say like people like cookies and what's the other one?
There's Gas House. There's Runts.
Gumbo,
Shark Lotto. There's quite a few.
And is that more male driven? That's why you said that?
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, the whole industry is pretty much male driven. You got to understand, when I walk into like sometimes when I walked into stores or distributions and I say I own a smoke shop, they're just like, really? Like, you're lying. They don't believe me, and I'm like, okay. Got a little offended one time going into one, like, three of the gentlemen come, you know, stare me down from head to toe because they didn't believe me, and I'm like, well, I've got all the paperwork you need. It's right here, you know. But just, this is definitely a male-dominant industry. It's just about getting respect as a female. Because you're a male and you know a lot doesn't mean that I don't know as much as you know. You understand? Because you might learn some things off of me that you didn't know, and vice versa. You know, we're feeding each other knowledge and experiences and things of that nature. So, yeah, it's I love it though.
Right.
I love it.
Right. Because you're gonna, because at the end of the day, you're going to inspire like more women and men too. Because at the end of the day, like I don't like to make it a man versus woman thing or woman versus man. You're going to inspire the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do know that you have struggles as a woman, and I'm showing empathy for it because I know how hard it is sometimes for women in like a male-dominated business, you know. So I'm definitely proud of you.
Definitely key factors of getting your knowledge.
Right,
like learning the knowledge, doing the reading and reading and you know, just conversating with other people and networking. Like, that's really the goal. Right.
Because it's a $1 billion business, you know, and it's a piece for everybody. You know, piece of the pie for everybody, and like you said, like it's a space for where you can be a part of it too.
Exactly.
So, you know, that's why, like, you know, in this world you have choices, right? You got the good, you got the bad, and you know, you got the in between. Right. You know, so it's just up to you as a person and what you want to do with those choices as a business. But, you know, I would tell you I'm proud of you. You know, you and it's some like I said, it's some women, some men, some girls and growing up of age, right? Because I'm gonna say of age, right? That will one day see this and say, hey, I want to open up a shop too, right? Because like you say, you're at the forefront in Tennessee. You're at the forefront in Knoxville. Like, you're here before a lot of people. Exactly. You know, like come on, picture 5 years from now where you're gonna be. Do you have a projected like 5-year goal, or like where you're gonna be at? You feel like, because I know you want to strand. I know you know.
Yeah, 5 years from now is definitely the brand. You know, our website up and running where people can buy our products online. Right. Our own growing facility where we're growing our own strand.
Right. You could get and the dope part about that, I'm in tech, so you could go to domain depot360.com, but and you, that's hosting, web name, and everything. But I know how it is sometimes where you want to build the business first. Right. Get the name in the community, build up some social proof. Right. Because I call it social proof. Okay. You know, and it's actually like people out here that say social proof, so I'm not the first one to say it. You know, you have podcasts, you have different people out here that say social proof, but you're building up social proof in the community. Like, you know, like, you're not faking out here, you're not capping out here, as they would say.
This is not a quick get money scheme or anything.
Exactly.
Because there are stores that are doing that. They just, you know, they know that this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it's going to only grow bigger, and like, they just want a piece of the pie. So you know, they don't care about the products that they sell to the people. They just want the money. And that's not the goal. The goal is to help the people, so that if they're spending their hard-earned money, they're getting things that are helping them with their mental, their physical, all that. Right. You know, so that's super, super important.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely important. What else? Like, okay, so like, are you gonna spin it into anything else, like ebooks or coaching, or? Because it seemed like you was coaching me just now. I
go into that every now and then. Yeah, it seemed like I come back out.
Right. It seemed like you was giving me a coaching session. You know, you went hard. And I could see the passion. I could see how passionate. I could see how intentional you are. You ever thought about coaching, or, you know, coaching people in the business in the future?
I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, I've recently had a lot of people asking me, you know, how have I gotten to this point, and I'm just like,
How would you go about coaching? Like, what would be your style of coach? Okay, who are you as an educator?
That's deep.
What is your style?
My style is really real life, like, you know, hands-on, like, let me show you, let me talk to you, let me tell you, but also as I'm telling you, I'm showing you, you know, so you could see. So
okay, so you're a hands-on person. So definitely. So you will do it more so in class than online per se, or would you like to be online?
It could be online.
Okay, but you're hands-on.
Yeah, class, I don't know. I'd be more one-on-one type.
Right.
Couple people, that type, more intimate, not really big.
So when do you think you'll get to the coaching stage?
That's something I had never really thought about until today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could, man, you so passionate. I could see the educator. I could feel it.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really thought about that.
And I tell you this, and the reason why I say it, because it's like how you break things down, how you explain everything. It's like you know your product. Mm-hmm. You know, like even in business or in, even in sales, right? Because you're in sales, right? They say it's good for you to tell a customer the benefits and the features. What are the benefits?
Right.
And what are features? And you gave me the benefits and the features. So I mean that's a great, of course that's sales.
I don't think I realized I did that, but
yeah, but you did though,
just
but see what you naturally gifted with it though.
Yeah.
So like on a technical term, you might not even be knowing you're doing it on a technical level, but you are.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but you definitely broke everything down. You definitely told me everything. You definitely say, okay, well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I got a question because people want to know.
Okay.
What's the difference between sativa, indica, CBD? What's the difference? Break that down.
Okay.
Give me the feelings. Give me the benefits and the features.
Okay, so sativa, of course, is your upper. That's the euphoric feeling. That's what's going to be more if you're trying to get things done around the house or cleaning, or you just want to feel good and uplifted. Indicas, that's the heavy hitting. That's where you coming down, chilling on the couch. A hybrid is a balance of both. Also, too, a lot of hybrids could be more indica leaning or more sativa leaning. Even though they're a hybrid and they have both components in it, one could be stronger than the other. So, and then CBD is pretty much, I call it marijuana's cousin. CBD doesn't get you high, but it gives you the benefits of marijuana. Right. Because when we smoke marijuana, of course, we're relaxed, we're calm, we're cool, collective. Right. Same thing with CBD, calm, cool, collective, relaxed, but you're not high. Right. So you're still functionable with your head. You're not forgetting what you're having to do for that day or anything. Right. You're still coherent and ready to go, but you're just more relaxed while you're doing those things. You can, by taking CBD, you're not so quick to get angry throughout your day. You're just able to just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just take everything with ease,
Calm, cool, collective.
Yeah. So those are pretty much my breakdowns on those.
So what would you say, tell me a little bit about Knoxville, Tennessee, for the people that want to know,
Knoxville is definitely a college city. UT fans, it's cool here. It's a growing city. We're definitely growing. We've got a lot more businesses, companies coming into the city. Right. The city is growing at a very rapid rate. Right. So, and you can definitely tell. The culture here, it's getting a little more relaxing and cool and up to par with things, but we still got a long way to go. Right.
What's the long way? Why you say long way?
I mean, I feel like it's because I'm not originally from here. I'm from North Carolina, so when I first moved here, it was, you could tell it was racially different here. There were not, it was majority Caucasian people here, and you could tell that and feel it. Right. So I feel like it's slowly but surely coming out of that. We're getting more diversity here. Gotcha. When I first moved here, there was no diversity here. We're growing. That's why I said it's steadily going there. It's not moving real fast, but it's getting there.
Right. And it's great to have diversity and it's great for everybody to get along, and
well, when you are raised around it and you've grown up, you don't look at it anything different. But when you go into another area that they don't have it, you can see it. Right. It's evident. You're like, whoa, hold up, okay, right. Why are they staring at me for?
Right. I think the beauty of me is when it comes to that is like I lived in different places growing up. So I went to even all types of schools. I went to hood, good, private, bad, good, third world country schools. You know, lived in London. You know, like, so I know how to, you know, looking back now, I learned I could get along with people. They even be questioning, like, how could you, Chris, you know how to talk to everybody, or you know how to deal, like, I'll be having clients, people are asking, like, how do you have an Asian client? Like, how, you know, like, how did you get that? Like, you know, and I'll be like, well, one thing I learned is that, for one, food is a language that, I think, like, if you bring food into play with people, and especially eating their food too, or eating somebody's culture food, then you can meet each other at a common ground.
Yeah, I can see that. Most definitely. Food is love.
Yeah, food
I'm a foodie. I love food.
Food is love and marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go together.
Right. Oh.
Like best friends.
Ooh. So that's what.
That's one good thing, because see, a lot of people next door is a pizza place to us. So a lot of people pull up to get their pizza, and they happen to look over and they're like, pure smoke. Right. Oh wow, what's in here? Like, I'm like, oh yeah, come on in. Like,
you had a perfect,
I'm about to make you happy. So when you go home, you're gonna be making love to the pizza.
Man, you picked the right spot. You got a tattoo spot over here. You got a pizza spot over here. What's that golf spot? That's like golf balls.
No, clubs.
Okay.
Yeah, golf clubs.
Okay.
And
cool.
I've even had some people
from
I've even had some people from there too.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, golf, and then the tire shop.
Right.
And then also too, we have a record store beside of us. Right. A lot of places don't have a record store, and he has events and things of that nature too that he does. So
that's dope. And you mix music, music, smoke, food, groove. It becomes groovy.
Yep, pretty much.
So definitely, you hiding from the camera?
No, I'm trying to figure out what I'm eating for lunch.
Yeah? Okay. So okay. You do the marketing, you do the sales. Tell the people what you're doing here and how you.
Well, my name's Jocelyn. If you come in the mornings between 11 to 6, I'll be the ones in here who you'll meet. I open the store. I make sure everything is running smoothly. When she's out doing what she has to do, I'm basically the one who steps in and takes over. So, you know, we switch out the jars. We're helping guests who come in. You know, some people, they need help with sleep. Some have, you know, pain from, like a woman who just came in earlier. She said that her husband had spinal surgery. So he needed something, you know, to help with pain. I recommended a D9. She ended up buying 3 disposables and some gummies to go with it. So, you know, I'm just here to help, basically be the green doctor.
Green, that's what's up. So, like, what made you, like, want to, like, learn about the industry of marijuana? Was this something you wanted to learn about, or are you, like, do you like the marketing and the branding side more? Like, which side do you like the most of it?
I love all of it.
Okay.
All of it. The marketing and, you know, just cannabis in general is just always been a big thing with me. And, you know, having a family who's really big in cannabis, it was inevitable to not deal with it. So, and when she said that she was opening up this store, it was just like, oh, I have to be in here because I want to learn. I want to learn new things. I want to meet people. I want to help people who have issues and, you know, they want to look to cannabis instead of going to big pharmaceutical. Right. So it was God-given. We were meant to be here.
Right. Man, I get you. So tell me some things about marketing. Teach me, like, market something to me, like a sativa or something like that. I want to see your skill. I want to see, like.
Okay. We got a name problem. What's your problem?
Yeah, what's your problem?
Okay, my problem is, man, I got a lot of work to do. I want to hop up on a computer and I want to create an app. Do you have something for that?
I would recommend a sativa.
Okay.
So, do you like edibles, disposables? What are you into? Or flower? We got blue flower as well, or pre-rolls. What do you?
I'll do a disposable.
A disposable? Okay, so would you like a heavy hitter or you want something
light? Heavy hitter. Okay, break that down. The heavy hitter. Like, get me into this heavy hitter.
In my opinion, our heavy hitters that we have in this case would be our high exotics, the Jeffries. That was actually one of the very first disposables that I had tried whenever we were first opening, and we had tried the Russell Wreck right here. Right here, Russell Wreck. And we both took 2 hits and said, we gotta stop or we're gonna be on the floor. It's like a complete wave that comes over you. It has multiple components in it. The blend is really smooth, so you're not choking or coughing your head off. It just definitely does the job for you. So this is the first thing that I recommend to people if they're looking for a heavy hitter. If you're looking for something light, and this is a sativa, so it'll help you be up. You know, like you said, you're trying to get on there, create an app or do work, schoolwork, but you still want to be chill, have a body high. Do it for you. If you're looking for something a little bit lighter, I would recommend our blueberry headband right here. It's a little bit lighter, in my opinion. Like I said, it's all based off of opinion and what your body can handle. Because you know what I can handle, I've been smoking a long time. Somebody may come in here and not have smoked in some years. So it's all about your body, your tolerance, and what you can handle. But in my opinion, it's a little bit lighter. It's THCO, THCP. It's not as heavy as the Russell Wreck because that has maybe 4 to 5 different components. This one only has 2.
Now, break down that component.
Which
like when
one?
you say component, like 4 to 5 to, like, people want to know, like what is a component?
Like cannabinoids that are in the cannabis plant. There's 113. There's probably more that we have not found yet, but there's a lot of cannabinoids that are in the hemp plant. So when scientists go in and extract that specific plant, they do their research on what this does, what are the effects and stuff like that. So when people come in with their problems, that's how we can base what component will be best for them.
Y'all better step y'all game up. They know what they talking about. They know what they talking about. I'm like, what? I'm trying to break it all down in my head. Okay.
It's bigger than just getting high.
It's a lot bigger than
it's bigger than just getting a high. Like like I said, these are healing components to help the body.
This is medicine. It's just, you know, they can't figure out how to tax this medicine or how to bring this medicine so that it's not so taboo. Because back then it was very taboo. You know, they didn't want to tell people that they smoked because you're frowned upon. But now, you know, people, they're not really liking the big pharma because they're making them sick. They're getting addictive. It's getting stuff like that. Well, this is more natural. You know, you can quit this anytime. It can be addictive if you do too much, but you can stop this anytime and not have any side effects or anything as if you are coming off a big pharma. So this is a whole nother alternative to big pharmaceutical. And I feel like that's why they want to keep this so under wraps because they know this is going to blow up majorly. It already is. It's showing every single day. You know, states are passing laws every single day, and we're just waiting on Tennessee to get on board.
And Tennessee, like in the sense of California and their recreational use, in the sense of what they have. When do y'all think that it would come to Tennessee? Because I know they have the Delta 8, they have the Deltas and the CBDs and the stuff like that. Do you think did y'all ever hear anything on the news or anything on the tabloids or anything to say it's coming real soon or?
No, the only, you know, we keep our eyes on the bills, what they, you know, were trying to send through houses and stuff. They passed one, but it's got to make it to another house to, you know, be official. And if it doesn't make it through that house, then it has to go all the way back to the drawing board. And it seems like that's what keeps happening, is that one part of a house is not agreeing with these houses, so it keeps getting sent back. So I feel like what they're doing is they have to keep rewording or keep finding more research in order to get this over here on board. And, you know, I don't see the big deal, but obviously they must know something we don't. Or they just may not know nothing at all that we know. So, you know, it can go hand in hand. It really can. We really can't give an exact estimate because it's so up in the air. But in my personal opinion, I really do feel like as election is coming, I feel like somebody is going to try to push that for the southern states, and I feel like, you know, to try to get people to vote more for them, that's going to be the key thing. I think cannabis will be the thing to try to pull votes in. So I could, you know, it could be within a year, maybe 2, but I know that it's coming because this world is, you know, it's changed completely from back in the day. You know, it's not as taboo. It's better than cigarettes. So I don't see the issue with that.
Well, also too, I feel like Tennessee could probably be one of the biggest hemp producing states in the United States.
Well, right next to North Carolina.
You know, there's a lot of farming here. There's a lot of hemp farms here.
Yep.
Hemp can be used for anything. To make clothes, shoes, car parts, houses. Anything you make out of plastic, you can make from hemp. Hemp is easier to recycle. It has less effects on Mother Earth. So I would definitely, that's a whole nother realm. In the next, I'd say 10 to 15 years, hemp production is going to be a major thing.
Major.
They're going to start phasing out the plastics and stuff like that when they realize how good hemp is sustainable and to be used to make all these different things.
And
so
it's crazy because hemp, that was the first thing that we were using. That's what paper, everything was made out of. But then, you know, they try to use it for warfare and it didn't go in their favor. So now they don't want nothing to do with it. But now it's starting to come back. So, you know, it's coming. Like she said, within the longest, hemp will be taken over. For sure. It's a whole new wave. It's a new generation. You can't keep it under wraps for so long. Especially whenever everybody bands together and agrees on the same thing. So I think it's a community thing that everybody needs to come together and this is what we want. This is what needs to happen. I feel like that will make the change.
Yeah. Y'all said a whole lot, man. Definitely. Thank you for everything. Thank you for breaking things down.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I came.
It's an honor.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna just spin around and get some of it. What's this right here though? I know this incense, but what they killed the scent?
Oh yeah, they definitely killed the scent.
Okay.
And then we've got our candles, different ones.
Right. That's dope. That's dope. All right. And I'm just in here just chilling and vibing. Just chilling and vibing, man. Up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Just doing business. Just do business. TV. Ooh. Here with Les. We're just vlogging and just enjoying our time. I'm just proud to see this. It was cool because I met Les and I told her I was coming out and check out her business and I wanted to come and support. And everything she told me that she do have it. And it's big out here. And she's the biggest in Knoxville. Trust me, biggest in Knoxville, Tennessee. You know, just do business. Chris James, Les, Pure Smoke.
Pure Smoke.
Where can they find you? You got a Instagram?
We do have an Instagram. It's Pure Smoke _865.
865. Okay, cool. We definitely need that. You know, you go to the Instagram. You check it out when you come into Knoxville. If you're already in Knoxville, then come check her out. Knoxville, Tennessee. You're gonna leave here very happy and glad that you stopped by here. Right, and another thing is that like you have basically like everything somebody would want too. You know, it's dope that you had a syrup too. You know, like the and this is like a cool way, like you know, like a cool one version. Like it is. Yeah, like I'm glad they did that way. They, you know, instead of the other, they switched it to that.
Yeah.
And how much those go for?
These go for $19.99 a bottle.
Okay.
And these are $13.99 a bottle.
Okay.
Because they're just a little bit smaller.
And is that like?
And different milligrams.
Is that like sativa or indica? Like how does that work?
To be honest with you, this particular one, it just says high potency.
Gotcha.
So because it's at 1,000 milligrams.
Right.
But yeah, so sativa, indica, not necessarily with this particular brand.
But you take a little bit of that. Like how much you would say?
Well, when I made the mocktails, we actually, we made it in a big jug, so we poured the whole bottle in there.
Gotcha.
Just depending on, you could pour it in to your water if you just wanted a little bit.
Right.
If you wanted to partake in that way, or if you were trying to maybe host a party or an event or something, and you wanted to make mocktails with the D9 syrup, then of course essentially you'd pour the whole bottle in there because you're making a bigger amount.
Right.
So it just really depends on how big you're trying to make.
Right. Mocktails. Look. You gotta make you a mocktail, okay? You gotta make you a mocktail. I love this right there. Who drew that?
My niece actually did that. Free-handed that.
Who niece that was just here?
No, I've got another niece. And,
man.
I said, Anaya, this is what I want. I showed her a picture.
What's her Instagram, man? She got an art Instagram?
She doesn't have anything.
What is she doing?
I know, I've been trying to tell her because she's very talented. But
wow.
Yeah, she free-handed this whole thing.
Wow.
I just showed her the picture of the lips and then she did everything else.
Wow. Shout out to you, Anaya.
Anaya.
Shout out to you, Anaya. Great work.
She's highly, highly talented.
Like
and she also did this side for me too.
That's dope.
Just kind of something simple. I just wanted to do the all the benefits of CBD on this side, and then specials at the bottom.
Right. What food would you recommend out here for me to eat? Look. Like, let's just say, right? I got a Delta 8. I got some sativa or something like that, and I get the munchies.
Somewhere good.
Where are we going? I know you told me about the pizza spot right here.
The pizza spot, Gus's.
Okay.
Fried chicken on Sutherland. That's definitely a good fried chicken, greens, and mac and cheese.
Well, so what's Marble City? Is that a market?
Marble City is kind of like a food court.
Gotcha.
So there's a multitude of different businesses, food spots in there.
Gotcha.
All together. So they got some sweet spots. There's chicken spot, a pizza spot. I think a couple sandwich spots. There's a vegan spot in there that I heard is really, really good. Also, and I think a cookie spot. They change in and out sometimes too. Not to say that the business is going to be there for the whole duration. Like maybe 1 year, one business might be there and then they leave and a new business comes in. So it's kind of interchanging down there.
Wow.
But it's a food court. Right. And then there's a bar at the end that you could order drinks from.
Wow.
If you wanted to, like just order your food, you get a little buzzer, go down to the bar.
Yeah, I'm going down there.
Take a little sip. And
you sold that. You a great salesperson.
Well, when it comes to food, you're talking to the right person when it comes to food.
Right. You sold me on that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go and check out Marble City, right?
Marble City.
So that's
Market.
where Gus's and everything is at?
No, Gus's is at a different location.
Yeah.
The chicken in a sack is at Marble City Market.
So chicken in a sack, that's that food truck you were saying?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's down there also too.
Chicken in, like, so what do you mean like chicken in a sack? Like it's
so he's got chicken wings, chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches, fries, and then I think he also features normally on the weekends like a side, like maybe greens or baked beans or mac and cheese.
Right, and what's his name?
Boo Jackson.
Oh, okay. Well, who he played for? He sounded basketball?
He did play basketball. I
NBA?
can't remember.
NBA? Got you.
Yep.
Yeah, All right, I'm gonna check that out. We in Knoxville, Tennessee. I really want to explore. It's raining out here too. Look at the rain. Man, I wanted to walk outside. I wanted to chill. I wanted to run around, and I came in. This was my first stop. I'm proud of my first stop.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying the first. How can y'all not enjoy this first stop?
Exactly.
With this cool person right here. Les is so cool. Like, Les is cool. Les is like, I don't want to. You know who Griselda Blanco is? You know what that is?
Yes, I do.
You got that aura. For some reason, you got that aura. Like you bossed up. Like
you said that. I've had somebody say that.
Somebody told me? Yeah, like Griselda, like you bossed up, like you carry yourself like, get over there. No. I'm just playing. But she got this aura to her, like you just know you in the presence of a boss, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of it. Like, and I met you on some chill, and you told me about the business, and I told you I was gonna come, just doing business, because it's just do business. So, man, we ain't even get over here, man. Like I didn't even. Man, you definitely got some great utensils over here.
Some unique pieces too.
So tell me about the unique pieces. We can't leave
some of our little noodle bowl.
Okay.
And then our popcorn bowl, and then the I don't know if I'm saying it right, mochiana.
That's dope.
So those kind of, everything interchanges with the glass pieces.
Right.
Just kind of whatever catches my eye when I'm looking for certain stuff.
Right.
But yeah, those are ever changing.
Right. That's dope. And you got the flour back there.
Most definitely. Gotta have the flour. We've got the THCA flour, and then we also have our CBD flour.
Right, and it's all hemp.
The CBD flour is hemp. The THCA flour is more leaning towards the real deal.
Okay.
Potency level.
Okay. Yep. I always try to say hemp to keep it like, we're in the South, so always try to keep it like conservative.
Exactly.
How do y'all keep it conservative knowing that y'all down here, in these conservative areas like Georgia, Tennessee, even Florida, like it's so conservative. Like I'm still shocked to be down just to see this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess because I'm, being born and raised here, like you said you lived in different countries, areas, states, all my whole life has been in the South.
Right. So are you more shocked than me, you would say, for it to be here? Because sometimes, like, when I'm around this stuff and, like, it's an open door right here, right?
Right.
And to know that this is, I feel like running right now. Look, like,
I get so many people and they're just like, wow, you have the flour in here. And also too, people can come in here and purchase the flour, and if they want to, maybe roll up over here and us chit chat and talk and politic and educate, then I'm down for that.
Wow.
I'm creating a dab bar next. That's my next thing.
You want another level.
Yeah, that's the goal, and I'm working on my concentrate game at the moment, trying to acquire some of the best concentrates that are within our legal state's limits.
Right. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because I still feel like, so it's just definitely, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, like, to get to see this in Tennessee, because this is my first time going into a spot like this in Tennessee.
Okay.
So, like, in a different state,
Yeah.
Like, I went in, like, Georgia, but when you hear Tennessee, you hear...
I was about to say, so when you hear Tennessee, what are you thinking? Real country?
Yeah,
country western?
Like, when you hear Tennessee having this, I felt like... I felt like Tennessee was always stricter than, like, Georgia,
Well, we are in the Bible Belt.
Yeah, but I know they all strict. I think the strictest place I would feel like would be... What you think? Mississippi or Alabama?
Oh, I'd say Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah. That's what I would think.
Or Texas. Texas is super strict because they're not even letting you, but just to see this is just amazing. That's all I was saying. Like, you growing up and, I'm from Caribbean, so you already know what it is. Right. You already know what it is. Like, I know even if my father sees this, he'd be like, what? Yeah. Yeah. Because that's another story, but but it's like, what? It's
mind blowing, but also too, like, we're we're coming back. Like, this is something major.
Right.
You got to think, marijuana and everything, hemp, all that was around way before Reagan. Reagan is the reason why all this got completely just untouched and taboo. You know, so this has been around for a long time, but it's just coming. It's crazy to. I talk to so many people. You know, and alcohol is an everyday thing. You know, nobody frowns upon alcohol. Nobody looks at you crazy because you're going into the liquor store to get some alcohol or a beer at the corner store.
Right.
But, you know, to come in to get some CBD or flour or hemp, you know, they're just so taboo about it. And they're like, well, you know, that's illegal.
Right.
Like, no, this isn't illegal.
Right.
Everything in here is legal.
Right. Right.
And that's the beautiful thing about it.
Right.
You know, let me explain to you what it can help you with.
Right.
So that you have the knowledge to know that there's other options.
Right.
So.
That's dope. Well, would you like to, you gave me your 5-year goal. You gave me your 5-year plan. And you told me what you would like to see in the next 5 years. I see warehouses with you.
Yeah.
I see big warehouses. I just see huge 50,000 square foot, 100,000 square foot warehouses, pure smoke, connecting with Amazon, and y'all doing it big. Because when that comes, because that's coming.
Yeah.
Amazon, pure smoke.
See, I love it. Keep talking to me.
Yeah. You know that.
I like. That's why I said, when I think about it, sometimes I get so overwhelmed and scared because I know it's bigger than what I could even imagine at this moment in time or even think about.
Right.
And I'm just, asking just the universe and God just to hold my hand and guide me, because I know I'm on the right path.
Right, because you think about when Amazon because Amazon is coming to connect with people.
That is true.
And and
that's not even a thought. A lot of people probably hadn't even thought of that thought.
Right. God, but should we edit this out?
Right. I know.
Yeah, my mind be going. I'll be going.
I have those moments where the mind just doom. I'm like, we could do this. What about this? Or what about this?
Right.
So yeah, I could see that. That definitely. Now that you say that, my mind didn't even go over there.
Yeah, but don't worry. 2 heads is better than one.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a motivator. I'm a motivator. You know how you and there's no knock to some dudes. Like a man like me, I'm gonna motivate. I tell him, get up off your ass. Yo, what you doing?
Right.
I see what you have. I see your capabilities. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. But I know some men don't do that. No. Some men like me. I'm a
But you're good people to have around.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a you.
I'm your cup of coffee.
Right.
I'm really that cup of coffee. Yo, what we doing here?
Right.
Where's your YouTube? Where's your this what you say you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's me. And but see with me too, I get my blessings because I'm not scared to connect people.
Right. That's the thing, because when you see no competition and you that's a lot of people don't realize too. There's so much money out here in the world. Everybody can eat. There's no reason to cut nobody out of anything.
I don't see no competition. I put so many people on, today,
that in return blesses you, because you end up meeting people, or people come into your life that you might have needed or thought about or didn't know that you needed.
I put myself on the line for certain things, people and certain things that that's why I'm because I did one podcast, right? I did one episode on myself doing an episode. But I'm so productive and busy, I didn't get back to it. But I got stories, but my stories is immaculate stories.
Yeah.
I have immaculate stories that no one know, or stories that it'd be whoa, what, you was there, you were for real? I got stories.
Okay.
I was in Miami in that era. I got stories,
Right.
I have my own stories too, but certain stories you can't tell, but the behind the scene things, but I could tell some.
Right.
And one thing about me is I don't hide the plug. If you good I'm not hiding the plug from you.
Right.
Because you're not my competition. I want to see you win.
Right.
That's how I am. I want to see you win. I had somebody I knew, I referred him to 6 figures in contracts. Because those are the type of people I know, but because of my personality too.
Right.
And man, like, I mean, I always say this, and down to the first people I ever worked with, everybody's winning. Everybody, whoever I ever worked with, I'm gonna say 99%, and if they ain't winning, it's because of them.
Right.
Because I put you. Want it. Yeah, I put you in the room, or I put you in that position.
Right.
You know, I'm proud to see like one of my first like people I ever worked with on TV. Every she on that shit every day. You know.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
So you know, I like that. You know, and the crazy part, and the reason why I tell you do YouTube and
vlogging.
I'm gonna tell you a story why I tell y'all to do that, because I remember when I got a VH1 contract. They found me on YouTube.
Okay.
The finance department found me on YouTube. The dude that cut checks found me on YouTube and said he wanted to work with me because he seen some things I did online and things of that nature. So when I tell you people are looking, if you put that, because your message is impactful, you know, y'all, the message you impact, like you said, you a woman in this business. It's not easy to be in this business. And you impact put that online, which we will do, but you go off with yourself and you build that brand online too as well. You know, my advice.
Right.
You know,
I never think about it like that.
because like especially for both of y'all both have a personality that y'all educators, y'all, and y'all energy. People gonna look up to y'all, like, you know, men too, boys too. You know, y'all come with that. Well, you know. Because y'all educators, I get the education vibe. I don't get that, come in here and get, I don't get that from
right.
y'all.
Right.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I get the education vibe. This is why, this is what, this is how.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Who, what, when.
That's why I said we're not just trying to sell products just to be selling products. That's not the mission here. The mission is to help people.
We're the green doctors.
Right.
We want to help y'all.
Right.
We don't want to just sell you or chop heads.
Right.
We genuinely want to help your problems.
Right.
But if you want to come in here for just recreational use, that's good too.
Right.
But the goal is to help.
Right.
Actual problems.
Right. Right. So that's what it is, man. Thank you. I'm gonna be roaming around the city. I'm gonna try to see if I can get to. You say how far Marble City is?
It's like literally 5 minutes up the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that far at all. It's right because we're right adjacent from downtown.
You in the right spot.
We are.
You're in the right spot. You're definitely in the right spot. You know, so you know, and definitely like if you have any like let's just say you have any like app ideas or something you want to do with this, definitely hit me up. And I know VCs and things like that, venture capitalists and things of that nature. And if it makes sense, if you can put it down on paper and it makes sense for them, they'll come see you.
Okay.
You know, and I'm talking about like Shark Tank type of people. I know those type of people. You know, I'm in with them. You know, real good. You know, I'm in with them, those type of people. Like, cause I'm in tech, so you have to, you know, they have scouts, they have VCs, they have all types of, you know, they even have places where, you know, they scout you and you pitch. You know, it's just a whole. It's a whole. If you know. Like you have to know the technical side to it and the business side to it to understand like seed round and things of that nature, you know, and how. But it depends on you and how you want to go. And like in business, if you want to have people have a piece of the business, right? But if you want to, you could start from the ground up and, you know, bootstrap, or you could get funding. So that's your choice. True. You know. You got anything else you want to say?
Nah, just come and check out Pure Smoke, Knoxville, Tennessee, 3722 Walker Boulevard.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Come see us. You can follow us on our Instagram page at Pure Smoke 865, or you can also follow my personal, which is Barbie Doll Ja, Barbie Doll JA. Come by and see us.
And you want to be the ghost.
Pretty much.
You just feel Pure Smoke, yeah. All right.
Yeah.